It's Jamie. I'm back again. I have about probably half an hour before I have to be at my next patient. So I figured I would do a Leo reading since I have some time and I haven't been on here. So let's see what's going on for the Leo collective that I have out there. I might have to read with this Light Seers because I can't find my Green Witch Tarot at the moment. But we're going to see what's going on for Leo. It's good to be back on here for a little bit. Let me get situated here. Has this Mercury retrograde been super crazy for you guys? Because it's been nuts for me. It's been heavy. And, man, there's been a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? I'm going to do a you versus them kind of reading for you guys. And I think that's probably the best. But I'm going to get a moon card first to see where the energy is sitting for my Leo collective. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for my Leo collective. This is for any placement of Leo. Sun, rising, moon, Venus. Or if you just are cross-watching, remember energies can be reversed. What are the highest messages and energy happening for my Leo collective right now? Have faith in your dreams with the waxing crescent moon. And luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. You could be moving or dealing with a Sagittarius. You could embody that energy. That's the opposite polarity of Gemini. These are December birthdays. The Sagittarius or late November. So luck is on your side. If you weren't feeling lucky, maybe you can play the lottery. I don't know. But that's there. So let's take a look at our Leo collective. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides with the Light Seers. What are the highest messages we have for our Leo collective? Let me get person A. We're going to do the top 3 cards for person A. And then the bottom 3 cards for person B. And we're going to do the intertwining energy for everybody from the middle. 3 cards from each. The Queen of Cups reverse is wanting to pop out. So, somebody may not be very open-hearted right now or open to receive any kind of emotional balance from one or the other. Or you could be dealing with a water sign who might not be in the best place right now. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Spirit, tell me when I can stop shuffling, please. 2 more, 1 and 2. Alright. Alright, person A off the top of the deck. Person B off the bottom. And the energy from the middle. Okay. So in the middle of the deck, we have Justice in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. With that being said, the High Priestess is Piscean energy, okay? And the Death card is Scorpio energy. And then the Justice card is Libra. It's swords. But with them all being in reverse, the energy between the two parties in this reading are probably somebody feels some type of injustice, or somebody didn't get justice. Maybe somebody or both was not listening to their intuition at all, and somebody didn't want to change. Or the relationship itself, neither party, because there is no justice, because neither party wants to budge. So for person A, there's a Tower. It's a big epiphany. We find out something important, maybe has something to do with a third party. There's 3 of Pentacles here. There's 2 females and a male here. And an Emperor in reverse. This is the father, husband, business owner, somebody of important prominence in the reverse. You know, just trying to have things his way, or not really running things the way that they should. Aries, Taurus, Libra energy. The Tower is Scorpio. Scorpio is over here in the middle. We got a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Libra, Taurus. That's on the top. Now on the bottom, that's the other person. Somebody trying to move things to a calmer place. 6 of Swords. And whoever this is may be moving toward an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A lot of times it's a little more Aquarian. In this particular deck, this King of Swords, he may have silver hair, a beard, kind of clean cut but rugged, but has his own style. Very intuitive, maybe with a Scorpio moon or something like that. The Y might be seeing Scorpio over here. But this guy is looking at the peaceful offer. He's thinking about it. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio. He's thinking about it. He sees somebody sad, trying to get there. This girl is not very optimistic going toward him. And then somebody here is letting go. Like, you know, just dropping it. In the other energy, there was an epiphany. If we put this story together, something happened. And I'm going to clarify that. Something happened big. Okay, the Tower came in. It was a big change. There were 3 energies working together here. And I noticed in this, he's paying more attention to one than the other. One of them sitting over here, kind of minding their own business. And even though they're all 3 in the room, his focus is in one direction more than the other. Maybe more toward a brunette, not a blonde. There's another emperor, either a second emperor or somebody watching over the whole scenario. That's like, that's screwed up, man. So somebody has to let things go. Somebody in this scenario was not listening to their intuition. They don't want to change anything, and there was a lack of justice over here. But this says, have faith in your dreams. Luck is on your side. That's what we got out of the moon cards. So interesting that that's what came out. So let's see if we can do a little bit of clarification with the Rider-Waite here. I'm not showing all these cards on here because if I do, I'm liable to get kicked off of YouTube because they like to censor stuff. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, for clarification for the reading for Leo, help us understand what happened here. Ace of Pentacles is trying to pop out. That means there's a brand new beginning. something solid, tangible offer that somebody's going to make here. I don't know who it is, but that may be coming. That might be why luck is on your side over here. Tell us about this Tower for energy A. Somebody didn't want to hear the truth. Somebody didn't want to receive the truth. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarian energy here. A lack of patience. Somebody was trying to stop the downfall of something. Somebody didn't make an offer and the Wheel of Fortune turned. Capricorn energy. The wheel turned and the Burger King arrives. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you, if it's a masculine energy, looking at this Wheel of Fortune that turned over here. And with that being said, I mean, you're looking at how this wheel is turned over here. Why is the Three of Pentacles here, Spirit? Six of Swords. Six of Swords, why? Somebody did not want to... Somebody wanted to move toward a third party, thinking it would calm things down. And they're moving away from the idea of fast communication. They didn't want to make an offer. They didn't want to have an equal give and take. Why is the Emperor in reverse? Somebody don't want to fight. Somebody here, the Emperor's in reverse, didn't want to have the conflict, just wanted to have the victory. Victory at all costs. Why is the Six of Swords here? Ooh, somebody... This is keeping somebody up at night. Somebody's bothered here. Over the Three of Pentacles, the same things. Whoever... So, guess what? Person B knows what person... I know what you did last summer. Okay? What's King of Swords here for? Now this guy's just watching the fight. Watching the argument. Holding on. Kind of miser energy. But the King of Swords is in the upright. So this King of Swords is watching all this go down. There may be an Aries, Leo, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that's watching all this craziness go down over this third party stuff. And just holding on to what they have and watching the fight. Working on a healing process. And somebody's letting something go here with the Four of Pentacles. Show me that Four of Pentacles in reverse. Show me the release. So there's one Emperor, or there's a King of Swords in the upright. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then there's an Emperor. Aries, Taurus, or Libra. Like business owner, somebody in charge, husband, something like that, that's in the reverse. Somebody is going to drop their defenses. Even though they're an Emperor in reverse, they're just going to drop everything. It's going to drop it because they're the Emperor in reverse, maybe. Why is the Justice reversed over here, Spirit? Because of a Capricorn. A Capricorn energy or a toxic connection, maybe a karmic connection. Somebody don't have the strength to go back to the past at all. Maybe something to do with kids. Show me the death card in reverse. Why is it here? Somebody's no longer waiting anymore. No longer looking. Not working on the two of... There's a two of cups over here, but somebody is dropping... They're dropping the load. They're not going to work on things anymore. This two of cups is actually seems separate. What is this two of cups that's right here? Somebody's manifesting a different connection. And they're not going to communicate anymore. What's the highest form of advice for the Four of Cups reversed? Somebody's got to let go. All these cups are spilled, okay? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Leo. But I'm not, like Steve's Love Tarot said, I am not a rainbows and unicorn tarot reader. In this connection that you're asking about, somebody's dropping it. The Nine of Pentacles is here asking you to, you can do things on your own, you can build on your own. There's not an apology coming if you were looking for one. Eight of Cups is here asking you to walk away. You've already got, your intuition already knows. You can come out of the tree. If you were waiting, don't wait anymore. You know the truth. Your intuition knows the truth. Here. Period. That's what's going on with that. I got a few more minutes. I'm going to pull Oracle of Pluto card for you guys for some advice. I hope you guys don't hang me out to dry because this reading wasn't fluffy. It was kind of some hard-nosed truth, right? I urge you to do your birth chart and know where Leo is in your birth chart. Another thing that I'm looking into is Steve's Love Tarot. His outlook on the cycle for the soulmate cycle, and how each zodiac or placement, I mean each slice of the pie, he says, is within that cycle. I'm going to start studying that a little bit more because I feel like it has something to do with it. So just because you're not a Leo, or if you're watching this just because of whatever title I end up putting on here, and you resonate with it, then it may be important. This might be the part of the cycle that you're in, if it resonates with you. So that's to be determined. For right now, it's just a reading for Leo because it's how I know it, you know. All right. Advice for the people watching this reading for the Leo collective. This one is the skunk. When I think of a skunk, I think of a skunk is black and white. There's polarity there. It's got a white stripe down the middle, but there's still a balance in the color for your typical markings on a skunk. Now let's see what this says that the skunk card means. Where is the skunk on here? 40. That breaks down to a 4. You might be holding on to something. So the meaning of the skunk is and alternative solutions or resourcefulness. As one of the most infamous members of the animal kingdom, the skunk is a force to be reckoned with. Armed with a smelly spray that can drive away even the most aggressive predators, the skunk knows how to get and keep what it wants. Its defense tactics are also some of the most unique around. If skunk energy is present, you too could benefit from tapping into your resourcefulness and finding a solution through innovative means. If you pulled this card, it's likely you've been trusting your tried and true methods to solve a problem, but it seems the harder you try, the more elusive the solution is. Consider for a moment the resources that exist outside of you. Sometimes the answer really does lie in another person. Seeking the help of someone you respect and trust may be necessary now. They will bring not only a fresh set of eyes to the issue, but they probably also hold a different perspective or approach that may be the key to the lock. It may simply be that you need a sounding board, someone who can help you get in touch with qualities or tactics you possess that you hadn't thought of yet. Alternatively, it could just be that you need to step away from whatever it is and give yourself some time and space to think about actually engaging with it. Step outside the box. In astrology, we look to the axis of Leo and Aquarius as the signs of creativity. Interesting, they're talking about Leo and Aquarius, and this is a Leo reading. Sometimes this can literally be about artistic creativity, but more often it isn't. Both signs bring a unique perspective to things and are good at coming up with creative, sometimes avant-garde solutions to problems. The difference between the two is that Leo wants to stand out from the crowd and allow their gifts to shine, which is to say they want the credit for themselves, while Aquarius seeks to both serve the group and to blend into it. Groupthink isn't always a bad thing. Which one of these energies is necessary now? Which one of these energies are necessary now? Remember that even if you don't have any Leo or Aquarius placements in your birth chart, both signs still rule a house, an area of your life in your chart. Research where they are and what it means. So that's your advice. Asking you to seek alternative. Maybe you need to seek counsel. If you're looking to repair this relationship, or you're asking about this particular dynamic here, it don't have to be love. If you're watching for that, then you're watching for that. But Spirit's asking you to step outside that, maybe be a little bit resourceful or get creative with the solution to this. Maybe somebody's going at it all wrong, or maybe looking at it incorrect. So I don't know what else to say. I hope that made sense, because I can't even think where is Leo in my chart at the moment. I used to think it was one place until recently, or a little while back, I found out I was a Capricorn rising and not a Virgo rising. I had been doing my birth chart incorrect because my mom gave me my birth time incorrect until I went back and looked at it. Anyway, that's a story for another day and another time. So if I'm a Capricorn rising, that's in my first house, then Leo's down in there somewhere. I'd have to count, and I don't have the bandwidth for that right now. But you guys can look at your own birth chart. If you know the exact time that you were born, you can find out what house that Leo is in for you and see where this might affect your life as far as Leo goes. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go and get revved up here to go to my next patient at 4. And until next time, love and light to you and yours. If you'd like a personal reading, please see my About section or get in contact with me. Those of you who know me, my email's on here. And I wish the best for you, and we'll talk to you next time that I'm able to do a reading. Bye-bye.